As many of you may know, I won't be joining you this year for the Amashova as I'm undergoing hematopoietic stem cell treatment, otherwise known as HSCT. Basically, I've had my initial chemotherapy and I've had 10 million stem cells harvested from my bone marrow. And by the time you get to see this, I would have been admitted into hospital and undergone 7 days of high-dose chemotherapy. My stem cells would have been put back into my body and I'll be lying in isolation in hospital recovering. Basically the chemotherapy is going to kill off my bone marrow and my immune system, and the stem cells are going to rebuild my immune system, hopefully this time without multiple sclerosis. As I won't get to see you at this year's cocktail party before the Amashova, I thought that I would show you why you ride the Amashova to raise funds and awareness by taking you with me on a visit to one of the MS patients. So come along, let's go and see him. Today is a very exciting day. Thanks to Diana and Henny, who have kindly allowed us to take a camera into their house and film our visit with Carl. Carl was diagnosed in 2003, and at the time he was a very successful international model. When we go in here, I want you to imagine that this was your son, your brother, your father, or your friend, because MS can attack anyone at any time. Today is a very exciting day. Thanks to Diana and Henny for allowing us into their house and to bring a camera in with us to film our visit with Carl. Carl is 38 years old. He was diagnosed in 2003 because MS can happen to anyone at any time.
Carl was born in 1977. He attended school in the Upper Highway area of Durban, attending Kearsney College.
Carl.
Hi, Carl.
How are you doing?
Hello, Carl. Sure, we haven't seen you in ages. Yeah.
His stunningly good looks and personality made him an instant sought-after male model, and he was highly acclaimed in the world of fashion.
Okay. Is that where it shakes it? Okay. On the 18th of October, 3 weeks' time, is the Amashova cycle race from Pietermaritzburg.
However, in 2003, he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of multiple sclerosis, and by 2009, you could already see how MS was changing his life, and more so, his physical appearance on the outside.
I think I need to suction you right now, okay?
Okay, you don't?
Carl has the services of a caregiver for 8 hours a day. His carer's day is spent maintaining his catheter and colostomy bag, changing his diapers, removing his tracheotomy, cleaning it, and replacing it, which is quite painful and uncomfortable for Carl.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read an excerpt from a poem which Carl wrote and which is in the front of his book. And the poem is headed, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for my life I have lived, for the dreams I have chased and the lenses I had selected to weigh my self-worth upon. I'm not sorry for the friends I have made, for the jokes and big plans, and the priorities that changed as we grew into our new worlds. I'm not sorry for the love I have given away, for the hearts I have collected, and the disappointment I held on to, when the hope of an ideal was not enough. I'm not sorry for the seriousness I have felt, for the insults that stung, and the truth that was discovered, in the expectation of slaying a monster. I'm not sorry for the sickness I have endured, for the blind pleas for relief, and the long days spent in bed, unable to locate the invisible spectator. I'm not sorry for the solutions I have pursued, for the qualified assumptions and the blessed but fragile authority of those who think they own compassion. I'm not sorry for the kindness I have seen, for the humanity that exists, and the gentility that occurs quietly when the people thought no one was watching. I'm not sorry for the thoughts I have had, for the emotions I have survived, and I realize the necessity of these things that bring the calm with the storm. I'm not sorry for the fight that keeps me alive, for the love that pulls me forward, and all the doubts I may find. For that, I am not sorry.
This once popular man, with so many friends, always in his company, is reduced to a lonely person who had such enormous potential. So by taking part in this event, you have helped us in our goal to raise awareness for people like Carl.